Have you ever felt like you were just a character in a movie that you did not actually write? Like you were just going through the motions, reacting to whatever life throws at your way, instead of choosing your own path? Most of us spend our lives in the passenger seat, watching the scenery go by and hoping we end up somewhere nice. But what if I told you that you could take the steering wheel and the pen? Today, I am going to show you a complete guide to scripting your future. This is not just some wishful thinking or a simple manifestation trick. It is a powerful psychological tool used by high achievers and creative minds to literally design the life they want to live. Scripting is the practice of writing out your life exactly as you want it to be, but with one crucial twist. 2. Write it in the present tense, as if it is happening right now. When you do this, you are not just making a wish list. You are creating a blueprint for your subconscious mind. You are giving your brain a set of instructions on what to look for and how to act. It is about moving from a state of wanting to a state of having. Instead of saying, "I want a better job," you write, "I am so energized waking up for my dream role where I feel valued, creative, and supported." Do you feel the shift in energy there? One is a distant hope, while the other is an active lived experience. To start this process, you need to set the stage. This is a conversation between you and your future self, so treat it with respect. Get yourself a dedicated notebook, something that feels good in your hands and makes you excited to write. Find a quiet spot where you will not be interrupted for at least 15 or 20 minutes. Before you even put the pen to the paper, I want you to close your eyes and take a few deep breaths. Clear away the clutter of your current day. Think about a specific point in the future, maybe 6 months or a year from now. What does your perfect day look like from the moment you wake up to the moment you go to sleep? As you begin to write, focus heavily on the sensory details. This is what makes the script come alive for your brain. Do not just say you are in a new house. Describe the way the morning sunlight filters through the windows and hits the floor. Describe the scent of the fresh coffee brewing in your kitchen or the sound of the birds outside your balcony. What are you wearing? How does the fabric feel? Most importantly, what are you feeling inside? Are you overwhelmed with gratitude? Do you feel a deep sense of peace or a spark of excitement for the day ahead? The human brain has a difficult time distinguishing between a vividly imagined experience and a real memory. By adding these layers of detail, you are essentially pre-programming your mind to recognize this version of reality. There is actually some fascinating science behind why this works. Deep in your brain, there is a bundle of nerves called the Reticular Activating System, or the RAS. Its job is to filter the massive amount of information coming at you every second and only let in what it thinks is important. When you script with emotion and detail, you are telling your RAS that these things are important. Suddenly, you start noticing opportunities, people, and resources that were always there but stayed invisible because you are not tuned into them. You start making different choices because you are operating from the mindset of the person you have already become on the page. A common pitfall people run into is focusing too much on the how. When you are scripting, your only job is to focus on the what and the why. Do not stress about how the money will appear or how you will meet the right people. If you get bogged down in the logistics, you will likely trigger your inner critic, which will tell you all the reasons why it is impossible. Leave the how to the universe or to the natural unfolding of events. Your focus must remain entirely on the end result and the feeling of achievement. Another important rule is to keep your language entirely positive. Our brains are not very good at processing negatives. If I tell you not to think about a pink elephant, what is the first thing you think of? So, instead of writing, "I am no longer stressed about my finances," write, "I am financially abundant, and I love the security and freedom I feel." Focus on the gain, never the lack. You want to pull yourself toward a bright future, not push yourself away from a difficult past. Consistency is what turns a simple exercise into a life-changing habit. You cannot just do this once and expect the world to shift overnight. Make it a ritual. Some people love to write a new script every morning to set their intention for the day, while others prefer to read over a master script every night before bed. The goal is to keep that vision at the forefront of your mind until it feels more real than your current circumstances. Over time, your external world has no choice but to begin aligning with your internal state. I want you to remember that you are the author of your own story. You do not have to accept the version of life that was handed to you, or the one that feels like it is happening by accident. If you do not like the current chapter you are in, you have the power to turn the page and start writing a new one. It takes a certain amount of bravery to sit down and admit what you truly want. But once you put it down in ink, it becomes a commitment to yourself. You are telling yourself that you are worth the effort and that your dreams are valid. I challenge you to try this for the next week, just 10 minutes every day, focusing on one area of your life you want to transform. Notice how your mood changes and how you start to carry yourself differently. I would love to hear about the future you are creating, so feel free to share a piece of your vision in the comments. It is amazing how much power there is in simply declaring what you want. Thank you so much for watching and for being part of this journey. If you found this helpful and want to see more content on personal growth, please make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. I will see you in the next video, and until then, keep writing your future.